All right, hi guys. So I am going to attempt to make today apple pie jam, and never done this before, so this is going to be a new one for me. And I've been talking to Chelsea, and I'm not going to add the pectin because I felt like it was a lot of sugar and didn't think that we needed that much sugar. So in this right here, I have 8 cups of apples all chopped up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take and do 4 cups, and hopefully I'm doing this right. And if not, like I told Chelsea, if it doesn't thicken up real thick, then instead of using apple pie filling for like your pancakes and stuff, we can use that for this. So then what you're going to do is take your water and make it go up to the 4 cup mark. Cover it right over top of your apples. Alright, so there's that one. And then I'm going to do it again with this last 4 cups because I'm doubling the recipe. And I'm going to do a few different things. So when I post the recipe, I'm going to post the recipe, but then I'm going to tell you what differences I did so that, you know, it'll be more my recipe than someone else's. Let me get some more water here. And hopefully my recipe turns out. I'm hoping. And then I want to make some applesauce after this for my grandson. Alright, so then I'm going to turn my heat on because you want to bring it to a boil and kind of start to cook it down. Now it asks for cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, all that good stuff. And honestly, I don't have ginger and I don't have any nutmeg, but I do have apple pie spice. And so her and I were kind of calculating it. So I'm going to start out with 2 tablespoons of apple pie spice. And then of course after I cook it down, then I'll taste it and see if I need to add more. I do have the cinnamon, but you know, these spices have gotten ridiculously expensive. And if it's not a spice that I'm going to use very often, I don't want to spend $5 on a spice that I might not use until next apple season. You know what I mean? It just, that doesn't seem like it's smart within your budget. This does ask for pectin, like I said, but I am not going to use pectin. So I'm going to stir this in, and I'm going to bring it up to a boil, and then we're going to add the sugar. So I will bring you back when this has all gotten boiled and started to cook down. Alrighty, I'm back. And it is to a full rolling boil now. And so now, and I did happen to add 4 tablespoons of lemon juice and a tablespoon of butter to that as well. Now I'm going to add 4 cups of sugar and 1 cup of brown sugar, and kind of blend it in with it. I'm not going to add it all at one time. Jack's on his way over. He's going to be my taste tester, as well as he's going to transfer the jars into my cooker over there. Because this one I'm not open bath kettle cooking. This one I'm going to actually water bath it for 10 minutes. The last bit of sugar in there. And like I say, to me, if it doesn't get as thick as I want it to be, honestly, I'll make it apple pie syrup. So either way, it's not going to be a loss. You know what I mean? Because I make buckets up for the kids, and for Christmas I just started doing that last year. So what I'll do is I'll just put that in their buckets and put on their apple pie syrup. so they won't know any different. Just set it on the table, Jack. Jack even got my mail and everything while he's coming in. How about that? Jack, he's our man. If he can't do it, nobody can. Here, Jack, I want you to taste a little bit of this, see what you think.
That's a keeper.
Is that? I haven't tried it yet, so we'll see.
It's good.
Oh my God.
This thing's awesome.
All right, I have to do like yesterday. Just a second chance, just to make sure. I'm testing it to make sure it's safe.
Yep.
Well, as far as I know, it's safe.
Yeah. You haven't croaked yet.
That is really tasty too, isn't it, Jack?
Yeah, it is.
Ooh, buddy. All right, Jack, you want to keep stirring that for me while I get my funnels and stuff in, so that we can put it all out there. Jack loves when we do the hot, don't you, Jack?
Yeah.
He's lying. He does not like that. Because everything's really hot, isn't it, Jack?
Yeah.
Alright, so we will get this boiling up really good, and then when we get ready to jar it up, we'll be back. If there's any left. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Alrighty, so we're back. I am going to grab some. Might want to move a little bit, Jack. I'm going to move a little bit. Hot. Don't do two at a time. All right, now I did add about 1/8 of a cup of clear gelatin water. It didn't thicken it up very much, but we'll see after the cooking process how that works. But I will tell you, it's very yummy, and I burnt my finger. Yeah, feels great. Because it's actually, you know, the longer you boil it, the more it's cooking the apples, and I don't want there not to be apple pieces in there. So like I said, worst comes to worst, this is going to be apple pie syrup. But the taste, you guys, is
awesome.
It is awesome. It is really, really awesome. Jack got to take leftovers home last night. That broke your heart, didn't it, Jack?
Oh, yeah, it did.
I didn't honestly plan on canning any kind of like jellies or anything this year, but when people give you stuff, you don't turn that away and you don't waste it. And that's, I was going to bring up another point. I have a new person on my thing, and her name is Mama Baird. And she does a lot of, the food bank pickups and stuff like that. And honestly, the one thing I really like about her is that anything that they give to you, she preserves it. She doesn't let anything go to waste. So if you want a great channel, go over there. And you want to grab the tongs. And I'm just saying, if you guys need help, there are mobile banks, there are food banks, there's all kinds of stuff. And do not ever feel ashamed to go and get help. Especially now with the cost of food and how expensive it is. It really is affecting all of our budgets. And I don't want to see anybody go without. And there's no shame in being a working poor person, because we've all been there and are there. So if you need help, here in Michigan, you can push, I think it's 211 or something like that, and you can get help to find your local food banks. If you need help with any of your utility bills, anything like that. You know, a lot of us work our tails off and you're still broke and it sucks. So if you need help, make sure you get it. And glance over at her channel, because honestly, she preserves everything. I mean, you guys, there's nothing that girl won't preserve. I've seen her do all kinds of stuff with corn, and just crazy the amount of stuff that she preserves. And she doesn't let anything go to waste. So, you know, if someone's giving things away or whatever, take it. And if you don't know how to preserve it, ask somebody, or come to one of our channels and learn how you can preserve it. Because, you know, I think it's important. I never realized just how important how bad food waste has gotten. Have you, Jack? I mean,
No.
Like, I see people just, they throw away all kinds of stuff, and I don't understand it. There's people out there that are hungry. You know, like how your dad said when you were young, there's starving people in Africa. And you're like, well, that's Africa. That's not the United States. But, you know, I came from northern Michigan, and there are a lot of places that didn't grow anything this year. And I think there's going to be some shortages and stuff. So make sure that, you know, you, even if you do, like Patera says, 5 jars a week, do something to stock up so that you're ready for anything that comes our way. So I want to show you what this looks like. Is this not amazing looking? Oh my gosh, you guys. I told him I think Tom has to work 7 days again this week. And I says I might have to get up super early and make some pancakes or something. And we use a jar of this up because it is so delightful. So anyway, we'll be back when it's all done and all processed. You guys, thank you for everything that you do. We appreciate it, don't we, Jack?
Yeah, we do.
You guys are amazing. And we're just blessed that you keep coming back and watching us. I'll be back. Alrighty, so there's the apple pie jam. Doesn't that look delicious? And like I say, if it doesn't thicken up as much as I want it to, it will become apple pie syrup. But you guys, the taste is amazing, and it would taste great on pancakes or waffles or anything you want it to be on. So, you know, just another idea for apple season. I want to come up really close to one of them so you can actually see the little chunks and everything in there. See it? Tell me that wouldn't be good on a pancake. All right. Well, thank you, and you have a blessed day. Be a blessing. Alrighty, so there's the apple pie jam. Doesn't that look delicious? And like I say, if it doesn't thicken up as much as I want it to, it will become apple pie syrup. But you guys, the taste is amazing, and it would taste great on pancakes or waffles or anything you want it to be on. So, you know, just another idea for apple season. I want to come up really close to one of them so you can actually see the little chunks and everything in there. See it? Tell me that wouldn't be good on a pancake. All right. Well, thank you, and you have a blessed day. Be a blessing.